This past year, life as we knew it changed remarkably. On this day last year, the country reported the first COVID-19 case. And as we start another year of the COVID-19 reality, we reflect back on the experiences of 2020 and look to the future through the eyes of those whose lives the pandemic altered. Here is NTV's Seth Olale with those testimonials.
Richard Orina has solely depended on his little curious shop in Nakuru's central business district for a living. Foreign tourists would flock his shop, especially now that the world is preparing for the Easter holidays. But all that changed since the country reported its first COVID-19 case on this day last year.
Imepitia magumu zaidi hasa katika sekta hii ya utalii. Wageni hamna, hata hawa wenye tunaotarajia ama hawa wenye tumebaki na wao wenye ni wananchi wa kawaida ama watalii wa hapa mjini. Acha niseme ya kwamba si rahisi vile, ndio waje wanunua vitu mbili tatu, lakini unajua kununua kwao sio kama wale chenye ninaweza wauzia labda shilingi 100 mfano tu, bali naweza uzia kama shilingi 500.
Orina represents thousands of low-income earners whose businesses have been affected by the pandemic.
Hasa mimi kama mchungaji, makanisa zetu zimekosa pesa, hata wachungaji wameanza kuacha kazi.
Hasa hapa Turkana ilirudi nyuma sana kwa mambo hiyo ya kafyu. Kwa hivyo hata magari ilikuwa inatoka, watu wanalala kwa barabara, hata vitu zingine zilikuwa zinaoza ya wafanyabiashara.
Before then, news of an outbreak of a mysterious deadly virus in Wuhan was already causing anxiety. The virus raced around the globe and to the country's doorstep. The fears became even more real when Health Cabinet Secretary made this announcement at the steps of Harambee House.
I want to inform you that the Ministry of Health has confirmed the first coronavirus case in Kenya.
The patient was a Kenyan who had traveled to Nairobi from the United States through London on the 5th March 2020. Since then, the pandemic has uprooted nearly every facet of daily life. In a bid to prevent a viral spread, the government introduced a series of containment measures, including mandatory isolation and contact tracing, stopping the arrival of international passenger flights, closing schools, imposing a nighttime curfew, and at some point, restricting movement to and from counties that had recorded a spike in infections. Since that first case on this day last year, Kenya has confirmed 112,805 infections from a cumulative test of 1,364,699 tests, representing an 8.27% infection rate. A total of 88,326 patients have recovered from the disease, which represents 78.3% recovery rate. A total of 650 patients are currently admitted in various health facilities. 1,929 patients have unfortunately succumbed to the illness, to put Kenya's death rate at 1.71%. The country is now riding a third wave of infections, with the country having relaxed some and escalated other containment measures. Seth Olale, NTV.